Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Eleonora Jessica Mandasari. My student number is 009. And also, I'm together with my friend, Maria Lintang Pradanita. Her number is 022. We are a fourth semester of ELESP Sanata Dharma University. First of all, we will introduce you to the topic that we are going to talk about. Today, we are going to talk about online learning as an educational best practice. Online learning is the newest and the most popular form of distance education in 21st era. So, what's the definition of online learning? Online learning is a form of distance which is not restricted by time or location and correspondence courses that are offered over the internet. A traditional classroom setting is where learning takes place and the teacher provides face-to-face instructional learning to students. Students are also able to communicate face-to-face with the teacher as well as other students in the classroom. On the other hand, online learning is where courses are taken online, but the teacher and students interact or communicate online. This may take place in a video chat room, virtual learning class, email, digital telecommunication, and etc. If a student misses a class in the traditional classroom, he or she will be able to ask the teacher or another student face-to-face for notes or assignments that were missed. Students are also able to ask the teacher for the extra assistance when he or she does not comprehend a lesson. For the next is the principles and standards to have best practice in online learning. There are 5 principles and standards to have best practice in online learning. The first is teacher need to give prompt feedback. As a teacher, we can require students to complete work within 1 week. A best practice technique is to grade within a week of receiving the work. Then, as a teacher, we can give them feedback based on their assignment. For the second is teacher need to set clear learning goals and paths. The third is teacher can use diverse modes of learning to meet student learning style and needs. The fourth is student must be emphasize time on tasks. Though online learning is flexible, it's important to remember that we need to manage our time to the tasks. The last is students can provide adequate time for practice and opportunities to master skills. The next part, we will talk about the advantages of online learning. First, online learning is cheaper. The student can learn with any device that is connected to the internet. There is no need to rent a building or pay for expensive utility bills that are required to provide students with a learning facility. In addition, students and teachers will no longer commute to class and saving the money as well. Learning allows for self-paced learning. Students can take courses from their own device anytime and anywhere. So, those who don't have time for traditional classes can learn online when they have the time. The next is online learning can take less time. Not only does eliminating the need to commute save money, but it also saves everyone time. Moreover, the teacher doesn't need to give the same class repeatedly to different groups of students. The teacher only needs to prepare the content and then share it with the different groups at any time necessary. So, for the next section, will present by my friend Maria Lintang.
On the other hand, online learning also has disadvantages. It takes self-discipline, while experience has shown that online students are forced to become more self-disciplined. Those that remain unchanged could be a challenge as their activities cannot be moderated in class. Next is online learning has possibilities for cheating. Along similar lines, it can be easier for students to cheat on online exams. Next is isolation. Since students don't have to be physically present in a classroom, it might be more difficult or nearly impossible for them to get in touch with other learners. So, from the disadvantages, how can the modern learners overcome these challenges? Self-discipline can be acquired and is a quality that will benefit learners in ways that go far beyond learning. Plagiarism and cheating can happen in traditional learning scenarios as well. And there are ways to prevent that from happening in online exams that are not possible to use in a regular classroom. Isolation can be solved if you combine different methods of learning, as with blended learning, which foster more interaction between the students. So next, online learning versus traditional learning. Next, online learning versus traditional learning. First, social interaction. Online education usually provides an opportunity for the teachers and students to interact with one another through an online portal or video conferencing software. With the use of such online meeting software as Zoom meetings, it's easier to hold or attend classes online from anywhere at any time. Teachers can also take advantage of screen sharing features to easily begin their lessons by using the software. The traditional brick and mortar college or school is a great option for those looking for face-to-face communication. It makes it possible for students to have direct engagement with instructor and students. With this mode of learning, students are capable of having detailed discussion, asking lots of questions and covering many concepts in one topic. That will, in the long run, improve student performance and competence in the field of specialization. Second is flexibility. With online-based courses, you can take classes at your own free time without being forced to attend lessons at specific times. On the other hand, traditional education can be great for students who have more time in their daily schedule. This option is ideal for students who are not working. And the third is methods, tools, and facilities of teaching. More and more students are warming up to the idea of pursuing education online. Many argue that today's online courses offers experiences which are tailored to meet each student's needs, but as much as it's easier to deliver. The traditional education often provides a hands-on experience to all students, who need the learner from practical lesson. It often has the necessary facilities and equipment for practical studies and activities. Whether a student is taking chemistry, biology, dentistry, nursing, medicine, or athletics course, he or she will enjoy plenty of lab lessons and or field training that cannot be achieved with online education, as most students often take classes while laying on the couch or in bed. And the last is discipline. Online education can be great for those who are self-motivated and capable of prioritizing tasks and setting deadlines. Without a proper organization or plan, a student taking online classes might perform poorly in the long run. So, in the end, we can conclude that online learning is the best education practice if we can implement it in the right way, because online learning can help us to get more knowledge and adjust to what students need in the learning process. Thank you.